Hey guys, and welcome to Aussie Reviews. Well, today I'm checking out the Walther Pro HL17 headlamp. Now this is it here, brand new in the box. I thought guys, if you'd caught my last review on the Walther Pro light or torch that I did, it was the XL3000. And it was a fairly big flashlight, so it was pretty hard to try to do an unboxing on the desktop with. But this being a headlamp is a lot smaller, so let's go ahead and unbox it. Okay, so we've got a couple of compartments on the side here. So this would be the removable and washable headband that it comes with. The side here we've got a couple of spare washers. Looks like a battery adapter here. And 3 AAA batteries. I absolutely love it when a torch comes with batteries. I find it nothing more frustrating than when you get a brand new torch and then you've got to go out and buy batteries for it, so good on them for including that. Okay, so we've obviously got the manual and a bit of warranty information there, and the actual headlamp itself. So let's take a closer look at the torch. It is quite sturdy because it is made of aircraft grade aluminium and also reinforced polymer up behind the lens here and also the bracket at the back. Now this bracket has got just some nice comfortable foam in it as well, because remember guys, that's against your forehead on your head, so the last thing you need is any of this to be digging in you. So it's just got a nice comfortable foam piece there. Now the bulb is quite bright. You've got a Cree XP G2 LED bulb pumping out 235 lumens with the 3 AAA batteries that come with it. There are 3 light output settings. Your switch or the button on the side is just how you turn it on and off, and I'll show you that shortly. But it does have 3 run times, so 100% output, 40% output and 10% output. So you can actually drop it down. I mean, if you're working in close proximity to something, say for example you're working under your vehicle, you probably don't want 100% output, with 235 lumens bouncing back at you only a few centimetres from your face. So you can definitely toggle it down. The Walther Pro series lights also have this tactical defence strobe, as they like to call it. All that means is when you hold and press in the button, the strobe is going to come on as a defensive tool. I just think that's perfect, especially for females out there jogging of an evening. You've got a fast focus change with just one hand, so all you need to do, instead of the traditional lights where you're screwing the lens anti-clockwise and clockwise, all you need to do is just simply pull out, then the beam will go nice and narrow, push back in, easy as that, really, really simple. So I do like that a lot. Also too, you can adjust the angle. You've got 90 degrees of angle adjustment. So I mean, if you wanted, you can have it right down at your feet. Just push it up, one hand, just single-handed all this, which is great. You can have it if you're jogging, maybe if you're bushwalking or something and you want it more straight ahead, then you can do that as well. Really, really good. It has a built-in temperature management system, so it reduces the current and the brightness to protect the internal components. The weight of it too, guys, is really light. I mean, look at that. Fits in the palm of my hand. It's only 6 ounces or 175 grams. The dimensions on it are 8.7 centimetres wide or 3.4 inches, 7.4 centimetres high or 2.9 inches, and 4.1 centimetres deep or 1.6 inches. Now, it's got a multi-battery system, okay? So the best way to describe this, guys, is to have a look on the back of the box. So if we're using the standard AAAs that it comes with, on 100% mode we've got 235 lumens, 140 metres of reach, and 3 hours 30 minutes of runtime. So if we go, for example, to the CR123 lithium batteries, we'll have 405 lumens, 180 metres of reach, and 1 hour 50 minutes runtime. But for me, I like a healthy balance between runtime and performance. So for me, 235 lumens from a headlamp is more than enough to get that full 3 hours 30 minutes of runtime. I just don't see it being much of a trade-off to go to 405 lumens for 1 hour 50, but look, some of you guys might like that, so the option is there. You can also use different batteries, okay? So you can use the NIMH AAA batteries. That'll put you up to 190 lumens, 125 meters, and 3 hours 30 minutes. Okay, you've got the 18650 Li-on 3.7 volt battery. That'll put you at 330 lumens, 160 meters of reach, and 3 hours 30 minutes of runtime. So see, you can use all different ones here. When you go down to 40% mode, staying with the AAAs because that's what we'll use, you've got 95 lumens, 90 meters of reach, and 9 hours of runtime. Then if we go down to 10%, we've got 25 lumens, 45 meters of reach, and 18 hours runtime. I mean, that's just unreal, isn't it? 18 hours from 3 AAA batteries. Anyhow, guys, that should give you a idea of how their actual multi-battery system works. Now, to fit it all there is just a cap on the side here, and you've got a cradle here that takes the 3 AAA batteries. So just remember the negative goes to where the coiled spring is, so we'll put them in. So they just hold in quite snug, and then obviously we can put them straight in the torch from there. Oop. Screw it on. The other piece here that I've got is obviously for the other batteries, so if you're going to use 2 CR123s, then you just pop them straight in and then insert that and you can use them. Okay, so to activate, you just press the light at the side. So let me show you the adjustment with the lens. So if we just pull out like so, you can see how narrow that beam becomes. So that's really easy, very, very simple to do. To toggle through as well, you basically just turn the torch on, hit it again, that goes down to 40, hit it again, it goes down to 10%, hit it again and it goes off. Now to activate the strobe, so guys, if you're epileptic, please look away from the camera for this part. All you need to do is just simply hold down the button and the strobe will come on. Hit it again and it goes off. So if you do actually have the torch on, so you're running along, and all of a sudden you want to be able to use it as a defensive tool, all you need to do is just simply hold the button in and bang, on comes the strobe from there, and then just push it again and it turns off. So really, really straightforward in its operation, isn't it? Now with this strap, you've got a reflector at the back there with the Walther logo on it, so obviously good if you are out jogging and there's vehicles behind you, then you should be able to be highlighted in the headlights there. So we'll just slip this strap on. It's pretty straightforward, guys. There's breaks in the polymer there, or slits I should say, and you just slip it in that way. Okay, so that's it with the head straps attached. So you've got adjustment tabs on the top and on the side there, so depending on how big your head is, then you can obviously be able to adjust it from there. Alright guys, so let's get outside. I want to put this through a few different tests, and what I'd like to do is just run the CR123 batteries. So I've got 2 here and also the adapter for that. I'd like to run them through side by side, and we'll see which is the brighter. Well, we know what is brighter by the technical details anyway, but in real life we're actually going to have a look around and see what the difference is. There's a few different tests I want to do, so let's get outside and get to it. On the left you can see the torch on the narrow beam with the 3 AAA batteries. On the right I've got the 2 CR123 batteries in, so you can definitely see it is a tad brighter. And then when we go to the wide beam, you can see just how much light that the torch throws out using both batteries. Now here's a tree about 15 metres away from me. So just looking up the tree, you can just make out all the detail, regardless of what sort of batteries we've got in it. But as you can see on the right hand side, with the CR123 batteries, it is definitely brighter, there's no two ways about it. But do you want to suffer the loss of runtime? That's the question. So you can just make your decision and choose from there, really. Okay guys, so I'm pointing the light straight at the camera here, and as you can see it is extremely bright. Now I'll show you what the strobe looks at. Now the camera's only about 5 metres away from the actual light, so if you are epileptic guys, just look away while I put the strobe on now. Okay, so as you can see, it's on there, extremely bright and just great as that defensive light. Now, this is on the full 100%, so say we were just working on something at this distance, it's fairly bright. So what the best thing to do is just drop it down, so we can drop it down to 40% there, or even down to the 10%. I mean, look at that, you can clearly see what you're working on and stuff, no problem whatsoever. Okay guys, I'll finish up with my final thoughts on the HL17 light from Walther. Now honestly, for a headlamp, it's nice and lightweight, and it's got to be. It feels comfortable. When you actually put it on, it feels like you're just wearing a baseball cap. That's how comfortable it feels. So anyhow, there's a lot of uses for this light, whether it be on the farm or just working around on your vehicle or going for a jog. It's just, there's so many uses for it. And for $110, I can't see how you can go wrong. Anyhow guys, that's my review of the HL17 light. I hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, we'll catch you then.